Hi, my name is Sheldon Livesay, and I'm the Ministry Director for One Accord Ministry in Appalachia, East Tennessee. You know, as we get started in ministry, God has to be there at everything that we do, and He helps us. Let me give you a story today, a couple of stories that are put together as one, but for the first 8 years, I would go get the food for our food pantries. Our food pantries today, we have 3, and they give food to some 30-some thousand people a year. But back at this time, not so much food was given out, and I could go get it all by myself. It was just a matter of loading a truck, filling it up, bringing it back, and unloading it. Well, you know, the first 8 years that I went to get food, it never, not one time, rained. I just was amazed at that. And I'd always pray before I'd get back and said, Lord, would you please provide someone that could help me unload? And there was always someone there that would just walk up and say, do you need some help? And they'd help us unload. Back at that time, I didn't know you were supposed to have special ply tires to carry heavy loads. And I would many times go, we didn't have money even to buy new tires. I would go to our local tire store and buy used tires and put them on our truck. And the truck, when you put the weight on it, would squash down, nearly touching the ground. One day I was coming back, about halfway back, right on the interstate, and my tire went flat. I didn't know what to do. So I got out, and I had to unload some of the food even to get to where the jack was and the spare tire. And I started jacking it up, but the Department of Transportation had just put new asphalt on the road. Gee, my jack sunk down in the pavement, and now I don't even know what to do. So I loaded all the food back in the truck, and I said, I've got to have somebody this time to help me. Now, this was before the day of cell phones where you flip them open. So I'm saying, I'll go across the interstate, and I'll see some houses over there, and I'll go to a house, and I'll ask if somebody can help us. So here I make my way across the interstate. I climb the fence. I go to the first house, and a man very reluctantly comes to the door, almost like he didn't want to be bothered, but I'm pleading, let me just borrow your phone. If you live in here, could tell me where a full-service gas station is, someone that I could call to come and help me change my tire. So this man thought for just a minute. I pointed where the truck was. I said, it's just right there. You can see it. And that's all I need is I need a service station to come and help me change my tire. Could you just please let me call, or you can call for me? So standing at his front door, he scratched his head for just a second, and I could see his attitude changing. And he sort of said, okay, I'll do it. He walked out to his garage. This man had just closed a full-service gas station. He had all the equipment in his garage hanging up and sitting around the corners. A very neat garage. He takes one of those big heavy-duty jacks. He puts it in the back of a pickup truck. He loads me up. He takes me around. We jack the truck up. We put the extra tire on so that I can make it back home. What's the chances of that ever happening? The very first house that I go to, being a man that owned a service station, just had closed it, he was at home, and he was able to help me change the tire. That's the kind of miracles that we see happen in Appalachia, in some of these small county areas, poverty-stricken areas, all the time. So thank you for listening to my story. God bless you, and you have a great day.